What's up, guys? So today I want to take some time and talk about 5 big mistakes that I see filmmakers make when it comes to shooting music videos. Now, I've been shooting music videos for 4 years, going on to 5 years, and I've learned a lot through my mistakes. And I thought about sharing some insights on some common mistakes I see filmmakers make with music videos. So let's dive straight into it. Number 1 mistake I see a lot of filmmakers make is undershooting. A lot of times undershooting happens because of mismanagement of time, not having enough time at a location to set up, do lights, and to get some performance footage of the artist, or also being limited in the number of locations you can shoot at. That kind of fits the concept of the video. What I see a lot of music video shooters do is just do one performance shot in one location and then move on to the next spot. And what I would encourage people to do is to at least do multiple takes in the same location, and also try to get it in 3 different angles, getting a wide, medium, close-up, and also making sure that you're getting a ton of B-roll moments, such as people walking, little still life moments of the artist, maybe looking a certain direction, having them do some type of action, just little moments that you can add to your video throughout, so that your video doesn't feel stagnant and boring, because within the first 15 to 20 seconds of the video, if you've only done 3 locations and 3 performances, we've already seen the entire video. And a lot of times songs are 4 minutes, 5 minutes long. You want to keep people entertained, you want to keep people engaged, so you have to have a lot of variety in your shots. So keep that in mind. It's always best to overshoot than undershoot. Now, over the past 5 years, I've had a lot of instances where I've totally gone overkill with overshooting, way too much footage to look through. So there is a balance there that you're going to find over time, but having a shot list, working through the shot list, and also just trying to be present in the moment you're shooting and trying to think of other creative shots that you can get is always good to keep in mind. That's something I try to do with almost every music video. A lot of times you don't know what you have access to until you're at the location already, looking at different angles, different rooms, and different variety of shots that you can get. So try to overshoot than undershoot, because it'll help also your videos look better and help the artist look better too. Okay, so the number 2 mistake I see a lot of filmmakers make is picking the right locations, and also not having enough locations to shoot in, because locations make or break your video. They are super critical to the look of the video, the vibe of the video, the story of the video. So picking the right locations is so important. A lot of times I've made sacrifices by investing a little bit more in a location versus my own rate, so that I can have better looking videos. So you have to do your research. You have to pick the right places that will make your video look better and also make the artist look better. You also have to keep in mind the accessibility to the location. If you're bringing in a ton of lights, is it easy for your gaffer or your grip person to get in with the equipment? And also, is it easy to film with the camera? If you're using a slider or if you're doing a dolly or something like that, then is it easy to set that stuff up? And is there enough room? So locations are key. They're really super important to your videos. They make or break your video. If the location doesn't look good, then your video is not going to look good either. If you're just getting started with your music video work, then try to find places that have great natural light coming in through the windows, big open spaces, and also haze is always the secret to make things look more cinematic. So use a ton of haze to make the room feel more airy and just add a good vibe to it. Because you can always tell, man, this person probably didn't really think about this location they just did this video in. And it's a bummer. It's a lot of effort that goes into shooting music videos, and I want to encourage you guys to do your research with location. Number 3 mistake is color grading. Color grading is also super important to the look and the vibe of your video. If you shoot your own music videos and edit them and color grade them, I would encourage you guys to take some time to look up some tutorials and some basics on how to color grade properly. Typically, what I do for my color grading process, I usually do a base LUT where I bring all my log footage from my camera into a Rec 709 look, and then move on from there into if I need to add a LUT on top of the Rec 709 look that I have, just to give the video a different look, mess with the colors a little bit. And then I also, meanwhile, adjust my exposure and my contrast and my shadows. A lot of times I see people going way overkill with their LUTs to where the video doesn't even look good. It looks pixelated, all your shadows are crushed. You know, there's overexposed areas in the footage that doesn't look good. I think learning how to color grade is a really good skill to have when it comes to doing solid music videos that will help you move on to getting bigger music videos. So make sure to not oversaturate your footage, to not overexpose or underexpose. Don't, you know, crush your shadows too much. Add a little bit of contrast, give it a little bit of pop. And also, if you're wanting some free LUTs, I have a link down below, so check that out. So mistake number 4 that I see a lot of music video directors make is not having enough energy in their shots. A lot of times I see things just being shot on a tripod, or just like not having energy in either the camera movement or the cutting of the videos. So with camera movement, it's really important, especially with music videos, that no matter what the energy of the song is, if it's, you know, high pace or it's kind of more chill, it's really important to have some type of camera movement going in there. Music videos are typically anywhere between 3 minutes to 5 minutes, so a short amount of time to have people watching, but also there's a high expectation, you know, when it comes to storytelling and cinematography and lighting, because you want to make sure that the audience stays engaged with the video. Having some type of camera movement, if you're doing handheld, you know, if you're going easy rig, that's great. If you're on a Ronin, that's awesome. Always have some type of movement in your shots. Also, when it comes to energy in the post process, is cut to the song. You know, sometimes there's really long takes in a song where it's just like, it gets boring, I totally lose my attention, and I just don't want to even watch the rest of the video. So make sure that you're cutting according to the energy of the song. And then the last big mistake that I see a lot of music video shooters make is not having a solid concept. Now, coming up with the concept is something that you do way before you even shoot the music video, and it's what you pitch to the artist before you create this video for them. And in the concept phase, you want to make sure that you're always pushing for a new idea. You don't want to have the same music video every time you work on a project. You want it to be a little bit more elevated. You want to be pushing for a newer style or a new concept that you've never seen before. Because what happens is that you have one big pop artist or rap or hip hop artist come up with a really awesome, sick, dope music video with really cool concepts and visuals and transitions and really cool elements that they do. And then you see those same elements being recreated in a lot of lower budget music videos. And I would encourage people to not directly copy things from big music videos that you see, but to also take a little piece of different directors and shooters that you really like, different elements, like when it comes to lighting references or locations or the set decoration or styling, to take little pieces of gold from each project that you see and then try to make your own concept. Because what's really going to take you to the next level is being able to come up with new ideas, being able to innovate with what's already been done. And doesn't mean that you can't do something that's already been done, but if you're wanting to keep leveling up and doing bigger projects, coming up with new concepts is something that is critical to having a solid music video. And a lot of times on the lower budget side of things, it's really challenging to do that when you don't have much budget to you know, have a set decorator or have good styling in terms of clothes and also having good locations. But it's something that you should consider always pushing for. Those are the big 5 mistakes that I see a lot of music video shooters make, and I've made those same mistakes. I've been the person that has directly copied from another music video that has done an awful job color grading a video, and I've had to learn my lesson from past music videos, and I just want to pass that on to you guys as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for taking some time to watch this video, and if you guys are looking for some free filmmaking assets, I have a link down below. I've got LUTs, aspect ratio mats, overlays, all kinds of stuff down there, and no strings attached. So check that out, and if you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe, and that would mean a ton time, and I'll see you guys soon.